Good lid. Well, without loss here, South Africa. Ryan McLaren. A couple of nice boundaries. One behind point and one in front.
Is that middle, please? Yeah, that's middle. Thank you.
Vinay Kumar. Little swingers. Now Ryan McLaren. Deep square leg in operation and deep cow corner. So India anticipating McLaren swatting to leg. Can McLaren get inside the line and go through the offside? It's a more difficult shot because Vinay Kumar should swing the ball back a little bit, but if he can penetrate that offside, get good value.
Hey.
Tell you what, he might have no hamstrings, but he's timing the absolute socks off it here. Ryan McLaren, and Harbhajan is down now.
He's all right. It's just his knee just got stuck into the surface. See, just his left knee goes in there. It's okay. Is he okay?
Double checking.
He'll be a busy man, being a physio in this tournament. Hopefully Harbhajan's okay. We don't want to see Harbhajan picking up an injury. Don't want to see anyone getting injured, but especially someone like Harbhajan, who we love to see twirl away. Nice shape, a little bit of shape. Sneyman just...
Just something there, isn't it? With that new ball, just that bail height length, just trying to get a little bit of movement.
In the air, enough on it, not quite out of the screws, but Sneyman, he saw one shape away and he said, sod that, I'm going to get down the pitch and pump it over mid-off.
You've only just got to get half a bat on it, really, that's it. Get it up and over Yuvraj. And with the wind, it just carries on. Such a good pitch. Yeah, slip is gone, I think that's quite right. They're just going to come out and try and swing the way into a decent power play, South Africa.
Oh, brilliant. Powerfully struck. One bounce into the pickets for Sneyman.
Friends, please subscribe our YouTube channel.
A little bit over-pitched from Vinay Kumar. Dealt with by Sneyman. That was the first one. Had to use his feet. This one just stand and deliver. Decent start for South Africa.
Really good here from Sneyman and McLaren. India will be nervous. All the pressure is on the men in blue. They are in the top four at the moment. Four more. Let's lets it come right under the eye line and just sways back and chops it for 4.
Such a difficult pitch to bowl on this at Northampton. Slightly outside off stump, slightly too much width on offer. Batters can just flay away. 13 from the first 5 deliveries.
Clipping the pad just outside the line of off stump, stayed a little bit low. 2 done, 25 without loss.
Shh. We're in the land of the birds now.
Okay, nature boy, what's that bird then?
It's a male finch.
They give seeds to females in a bonding ritual.
I think that lineup might change slightly, that batting lineup. Packed to the rafters in the South African Champions box. They get a win and all of a sudden they're all in the box. Where were you last night? Great win last night. Terrific win. We've got a change in the bowling attack here. Harbhajan Singh. Nicely bowled by Baji. Good in the deep, very good. Irfan Pathan.
I have to do a lot of this today, India. Dive away, give it complete commitment. Anything that doesn't go for 4 in the power play as a bowler, it's Christmas. We know with Harbhajan, look at that career. Look at the economy rating, 2020 for an off spinner. It's under 7.
I think Ryan McLaren might have a look at a hard sweep here behind square leg.
Or that hamstring?
Yeah, I think so.
Hit it straight. Just hit it.
Outside the line of off stump. Well, I thought it was a sweep, but I got the wrong one. Went on the reverse.
Have a look at where it hits him. Just outside the line. Good decision.
Outside the line again. Might run away for 4 here as well. Outfield at Northampton is very, very fast. It will run away. 4 leg byes. McLaren's hamstring just loosening up. Previous ball on the reverse and then down the pitch.
The big appeal again, but it's hit him outside the line. It's ridiculous. It's a decent ball, and although it doesn't go against you as a bowler, as a team, it just goes away for 4. So hard.
This has been a great over so far from Harbhajan. He's almost 1 step ahead of Ryan McLaren every single ball. How will he close this over out? Fire it in or take the pace right out of it? Takes the pace off the ball, swapped it down the ground, and that's the first Ease My Trip 6 of match 15.
31 without loss.
She won't go down. You're doing great. Trust me. Have you tried white noise?
Mine literally only sleeps to techno.
Oh, look, her first smile. I don't know what I'd do without you girls.
Vinay Kumar to continue on the Lynn Wilson centre end. Just in the gap, good hand. Captain himself, showing the rest of his troops how to do it.
Brilliant from UV, that. Brilliant from UV, this. The commitment, we saw it over before. From Irfan Pathan and the captain. He wants it.
Two sides desperate for a win to get to the semi-finals.
Oh, sorry, I thought you got it. Oh, look at that.
Swatted away, leg side. Harbhajan in the deep. Moving quite nicely now, Ryan McLaren, once that hamstring has warmed up. 39 without loss here. South Africa champions, they lost the toss, they were inserted. They would have loved to have chased South Africa. Jacques Callis mentioned that at the toss. We'd like to chase so we know what we need to get and when we need to get it. Outside the line of awesome. I'm not sure that's the best ploy for Jacques Sneeman, having watched him all last night and today when he's banged it down the ground. So much power. I don't think he needs to complicate things.
Don't understand. I get it, if he gets in we go brilliant. He's just hit it so well last night. Hit it down the ground. Why do you batters overcomplicate it? It's just a piece of wood, hit the ball.
There you go. You've got a bit of wood in your hand, just hit the ball for an ease my trip 6.
You got there in the end. That's all it is. I think sometimes, look, I like these ramp shots. I think they're good and so hard, and mentally as a bowler, when somebody does that to you, it's really hard because sometimes they're hitting your best ball, but on a pitch as good as this, in the power play, it's the best time to bat, by the way. Right now in the power play, the ball is hard. You've only got 2 fielders out of the circle. Make hay. Just smash it.
Just smash it. Another misfield. India have been sloppy so far. They've gifted South Africa a couple of boundaries. Shukla this time. Falling foul at square leg.
Look at this, they're closing in on 50. We've not even got to the 4th over yet. So you can see that 200 is minimum from here right now. And I think they've got to be thinking at least 230, 240. Get there, and then all of a sudden then India, because of the scenarios and run rates, all of a sudden the pressure comes up. Change your field then. Up comes Harbhajan Singh from deep point. Shukla goes out to deep square leg.
Chipped, and chipped really efficiently. Brings up the 50. Excellent over. 16 from it. 4 done. 53 without loss.
And that's going to be 50 on the...
Home. It's creating a space for a lifetime of Lions. It's savouring years of homemade moments. And it's finding your style and knowing it's made to last. Because you don't just furnish a home, you grow one. Oak Furniture Land. Grow your home.
One moment, you're trying to remember if they said small cod large chips or large cod small chips, and the next, get both, you're a millionaire. Lotto makes 2 millionaires a week on average. Will you be next?
It's here for South Africa. 53 without loss after just 4 overs. McLaren and Sneeman flogging India to all parts. Harbhajan's going to have a second over in the power play. Going to burn 2 of their best bowlers overs inside that power play. Now, toe the bat. Straight up in the air. Easy catch, Suresh Raina. Arguably one of India's best ever fielders, especially inside the ring. And by God, didn't India need that.
But I think McLaren's done a job there. He's got South Africa off to a start. He's got that hamstring problem, 20 from 13. He's got to keep going. Absolutely, he's got to keep going. It is a good catch by Reiner. Seen some good catches throughout this tournament. Balls that have gone a long way up. McLaren gone for 20. South Africa champions 53 for 1.
For 20. And coming into bat for South Africa champions, number 48, SJ Erveya. Slightly away. That is 2. Thank you.
Superstar from last night, SJ Erveya. Wonderful 100. Really was a sensational bit of batsmanship. 105, not out. Very good bowling this from Harbhajan, using all his experience, making Brian McLaren reach for this. Straight up on the air. It's a really good grab. McLaren knows he's in trouble, but still a lot of work for Suresh Raina to do. Did it well.
Oh, well bowled, very well, Bajwai.
Wicket and the single off the over so far. Harbhajan only 9 off 9 balls. High class this Corky from Harbhajan. He's outsmarting the batter.
Yep, and remember that it's still in the power play as well. Interesting to see what Hervé looks to do here early on. Is he looking just to rotate?
Good gloves. Namanoja back behind the pegs today. Lost the gloves for a couple of games, sent it upstairs. Nigel Long is the third umpire for this fixture. Very quick hands from Namanoja. Thought he was okay. Initial instinct was just about okay. Yeah, fine. Namanoja, the extra bounce at Northampton just ensured that Hervé had enough time to just slide back in, but a bit of turn and plenty of bounce. In the gap, and that will race away for a 4. That is a shot of a man in fine form. SJ Erveya. 5 have been bowled, 59 for 1.
My car's just broken down. I'm gonna need to borrow my dad's.
Cover it for an hour. So I can pick up my new car. Tomorrow. Cover it for a day.
How are we going to get all this in?
Auntie Rachel's car?
Cover it for a week.
For temporary car insurance fast, you could get a quote in under 2 minutes. Go on, join the 2.5 million who just got on the road.
Temporary cover at tempcover.com.
Well, these two batsmen at the crease now, not out. Won the game for the South Africa champions yesterday against the Pakistan champions. 187 runs partnership between the two. Plenty of support. Now there for the India champions. Qualification at stake as well. A phenomenal batting surface this at Northamptonshire. Good evening, Wakawai. Now the interesting semi-final scenario. If India lose by a margin of 42 runs or less, then the semi-finals lineups would be Australia versus West Indies, because they're on top, and West Indies would be the 4th team, and it would be India and Pakistan, number 2 and number 3. But if India lose by 43 runs to 56 runs, then the semi-final lineups will change. Australia versus India, and it'll be Pakistan versus India. And it'll be Pakistan versus West Indies, beg your pardon. And then if India lose by 57 or more, then Australia versus South Africa, Pakistan, West Indies. So India, of course, would have those sort of calculations as well. But first up, importantly, if India should just look to win this game, beautiful hands through the ball and will get 4 for it. The South Africa champions look a different side when these two guys have come in as reinforcements.
Especially when you bowl this man outside the off stump. Happy days.
Talk about generating power, and from where? Just one of those short-arm jabs, eased my trip 6s and really eased into that.
This was not a full length delivery. It was back of the length delivery, and look how he hit that one. It all came from the hip, the energy going through. Such a powerful hitter. Snyman is playing some really good cricket. We saw him playing wonderful stroke against Pakistan last night. And he has started from a very similar spot, 39 of 18. He's going to be the key.
Just have a look at that amount of time that Snyman has. It wasn't a bad delivery within the stumps. For a quick bowler on a surface like that, you're just looking to get the change of pace in the right areas. And still got 6, and this time the punch off the back foot through the line. This is powerful striking that we've seen.
Yeah, he's a special player, isn't he? He stands really tall and gets on top of the bounce. And not only that he hits with power, but also with precision. He picks the gap nicely, and he's young. He's still playing high standard cricket. This might be close. Very, very close. Oh dear, oh dear. This was nice and straight, maybe a little high. 73 for 1.
South Africa champions are 73 for 1.
Ash and Kate know stuff. They know that National Express run day and night to major UK airports. They know they can sit back, relax, and think about their holiday. And they know they'll arrive right at the terminal door. They also know bargain airport parking isn't always what it's cracked up to be. If you know, you go. National Express.
Highest in the tournament, 73 for 1, and the highest for South Africa. Now, what do you reckon, Makarbai? He was crouching.
I would like to see this one from the side on. This angle will tell us better. I think it was very, very, very close. Because hit him quite low. He was looking to play a pull shot. And his back leg was bent. It hit him on the back leg. It seemed that it didn't hit him on the pad, it hit him on the top of the leg. But I tell you, because he was crouching, and that ball would have definitely at least taken the bails. So very, very close call.
And to me, it was interesting how the back leg was bent. That's what interests me. But if he was looking to use the depth of the crease, that means he's got closer to the stumps as well. So there's not a lot of distance between the pads and the stumps as well. I just sense that wicket is coming in the India champions way. And why I say that, yesterday when they were batting against the Pakistan champions, when they were looking to play some shots off the back foot or the front foot, they were finding the middle of the bat. Now, all of a sudden, in the last 3 deliveries, that's not happening.
They got the start they were looking for. Highest runs in the power play for South Africa. Yeah, the ball's spinning a little bit, and we saw Nagy turning the ball even in the previous games he's played. When he bowls a little slow, the ball grips. That might be a little advantage here for the spinners. You bowl quicker, and it comes onto the bat very nicely.
And yesterday, there was that bit of rain as well. Wet ball, skidding on, so there no real perches. Today, beautiful, sunny day, drier conditions, drier ball as well. So if you put revs on the ball, you will get some perches. Like that. So that's because of the drier ball, the drier surface, and you can put revs on the ball.
We played quite a bit of cricket on this surface. The ball holding on into the surface was a little late and diving, but he was away from him. Last ball gone for boundary. Good over. It was before that last delivery. 9 off it now, 82 for 1.
Hugh Bonham Hicks.
Yes, pleased to meet you.
They would be lucky to have you, darling.
You have to get it, Deb. I've already moved into your room.
No, Arjun has not moved into your room, and you don't have to get it.
Imagine the interviewers are naked.
You got this there? The previous over, there was that cotton ball chance, just got too far away from Pawan Negi. And then the last ball, or the previous over, just found the gap really well. Harbhajan Singh, a couple of years ago, would have got ahead to it.
The new bowler for India is Yusuf Pathan.
Maybe would have actually moved to the left and stopped it with comfort, with ease. Yusuf Pathan, we saw him bowl in the first couple of matches, but hasn't bowled in the last 2 games. Into the attack, first one, good delivery. Punched it down to mid-on for single. Run rate over 11.5.
Yeah, well, that shadow is really interesting as a bowler. All you got to do is just cross it, and you'll be hitting the good length. Yeah, it's perfect. Playing ball. Yusuf Pathan being brought into the act and breaks that partnership, that dangerous partnership for South Africa champions. The centurion yesterday, Irving, has to go back. Really well bowled, slow through the air by Yusuf Pathan.
I think he heard you, Nikhil. You wanted him to bowl on the edge of that shadow, and it was almost there. Almost there. Just getting a little under edge, inside edge onto the middle stump, and they were searching for wicket because this run rate was just troubling them. Are we gone for 11.83 for 2 now?
Doing it about the South Africa champions, number 88, Richard Levy.
Right, half the beach back with your family in. Getting the kids off screens, family in.
Thank you.
Sunday morning tryouts, family in. Come. Can we have a sleepover? Family in. Long day, family in.
Jump into the all-new Skoda Kodiaq, our ultimate family-ing SUV.
Skoda.
Oh, can I have some?
One moment you're queuing up for stamps, and the next
You take it.
first class. You're a millionaire. Lotto makes 2 millionaires a week on average. Will you be next?
The form of Irving. Richard Levy. Well, this is a good move by the India champion. Yusuf Pathan has been used as an impact player, but now seeing the conditions, at least he can go out there and bowl a couple of overs as well.
Well bowled, very well bowled.
And he's one of those street smart cricketers who likes to use the pace and also reads the game really well.
Yeah,
the Centurion from last night. Couldn't really put the impact which he put last night on Pakistan. Yeah, good bowling, really quality. Making sure that it's not in the arc of the batsman. He had to really go back and push it. But I don't think India will mind singles here, as long as they can cut the boundaries and finish well. I mean, 4 deliveries, really quality, good bowling. Another really good ball. New batsman in. You can sneak in a couple of cheap overs. Finish well once again. Last over was going quite nicely till the last delivery. Nagy leaked that boundary. But over here, they're in a very similar situation. Can they close it without any boundary? Definitely can. Slipping down this one. 86 for 2 after 8.
South Africa are 86 for 2.
Forty-seven not out, Sneeman of just 25 deliveries. Which is walked out to bat. Jacques Callis, Neil McKenzie. And they'll have plenty of batting to come for South Africa champions. These middle phase, the India champions with their spinners. Drier ball. They ball slightly slower through the air, put some revs on the ball. They are getting a couple of deliveries to turn. A stop on the batsman as well. Can't give pace on this surface. That's a good delivery. That's a good delivery. Wakabai, I just get a sense that Sneeman is going to try and launch a couple against Pawan Negi, because the previous over, just 4 runs came off it.
I hope Pawan Negi have got the same feeling what you have.
Well bowled, very well bowled.
I think he have. Because he was definitely eyeing for it. Keep him off strike. Just a batsman of Snyman's class, what you want is you want to keep him off strike for few deliveries, because play like him get edgy, they won't strike, and when you don't give them strike for a little, because play like him get edgy, they won't, because play like him get edgy, they won't strike, and when you don't give them strike for a little while, then they look to play a rash shot. Yesterday was superb. Oh, big spin, little bit more loop, bit of risk involved, but there was always a reward on the corner. Good seam coming down.
Down the ground, and we'll get 4. Much closer to Richard Levy. Just got a bit of turn on the previous delivery outside the off stump, but this within the stumps and slightly quicker as well.
And you're getting a spin when you... Why do you need to bowl quicker? Take that risk again. Bowl a little...
Walk away, fly home with that trophy. We got 53 without loss after just 4. 8 up in the air.
Many overs in this tournament. Snyman another 50.
Just get a sense with Yusuf Pathan, the way he bowled that first over. Could he have brought him on, or is he trying to get slip one over through? Here, Yuvraj Singh.
It was the danger man.
this stage of the
Sudan
game.
Granit gaya
As well. Normally a safe pair of hands.
Sonada cutting the rachite.
This should have been gulped. Look at that. It just came such a good height in should have been taken. He's been playing regularly and they've been practicing also. This was an easiest of the catches.
He's changing the lens, as Yuvraj Singh. He's counting the number of deliveries to which batsman. Well, he can't bowl. Well, he can't bowl.
Listen, they can kick it with them. Listen,